Hi, this is Shar with Love Reconciled, and in this video I'm going to talk about the Paycheck Protection Program SBA loan, which is available, which is 100% forgivable. So you definitely want to make sure that you submit an application. If you didn't submit an application in the first round of stimulus money, you definitely want to do it this second round. And this is also a part of the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Loan Program. So I do want to mention that if you looked at my first video, which I did around April 3rd, I think, and giving you instructions on how to fill out the application, the client that we had just submitted his application, he actually got approved. So we submitted his application on April 3rd, and he was actually approved the next day, which was April 4th, and his money was deposited into his account on April 10th, and it was a total of $742,000. So I submitted an application on April, I think it was 17th, and got approved very quick. And so I'm just waiting on my money. I'm getting updates from the lender letting me know that they're getting close to, contacting me to have the money deposited and whatever papers I need to fill out. So that's a good thing. But I hope to get the money soon. So those SBAs, which is those suckers, better give me my assets. Anyway, had to say that. Okay, so now make sure you subscribe and, like I said, give a thumbs up and comment if you submitted an application. And if you've gotten your money, let us know. But if you haven't, if you're a small business, make sure that you definitely go after the stimulus money on this next round, because you definitely don't want to miss out on free money that can help you sustain your business or actually expand your business. So what I want to do in this video is just share with you some lessons that I learned in not only helping my client, but also in me filling out the application. So one of the things that you do want to do, that I would encourage you to do, which made a difference for both of us, was going through a smaller lender instead of a local national, or a smaller lender or a local bank instead of a national bank like the Wells Fargo's and Chase. I would probably avoid, in the Banks of America. Not that I have anything against any of those, but I just know that I'm with Chase, and it was impossible to actually even fill out the application. It really sucked. It just wouldn't even go through. So a smaller lender that I found, it actually went through really quick, seamlessly. So look for a local or smaller bank. The other thing is, some of the information that you'll need to submit is a copy of your driver's license. Now, let me just say this: every lender might request some different things, information or documents that are a little bit different, but I'm going to give you information that I know that I had to submit, and also that my client had to submit to his lender. He actually did his manually. I did mine online, but for both of us, the process was very seamless, and so it's very exciting. So I encourage you guys to do it. Now, so some of the documents that you will have to submit is a driver's license, front and back, 12 months of bank statements. So let me just say this: if you haven't been in business for a year, that really doesn't matter, because their rule is that you had to have been in business at least since February, I think it's the 15th of 2020. So you can be a new business and still be able to get the money. It doesn't mean that you have to be an established business. Also, you can be an independent contractor, you can be a sole proprietor, LLC, a large corporation, just so you have less than 500 employees. So I just want to get that out too, because a lot of times people think that they won't qualify, or they're scared, or they think it's a scam. It's not a scam. I promise you, it's not a scam. If you look at my previous video regarding the $10,000 grant, that wasn't a scam, because I got my money. So there's money out there for you. So if you don't do anything, you won't get it. Okay, let me continue. So you're going to need 12 months of your bank statement. Also, you're going to need, if you do payroll, like for ADP or whatever, then you're going to need that report. I think it's called 941 or something like that report. So you're going to need to submit that report for the last year, I think. You're going to also need a Schedule C for your taxes or your tax return if you're in a corporation. You're going to need profit loss statement or some type of proof that you had the revenue that you say that you had. One of the things you don't want to do is lie. Okay, because when you sign that document or when you submit it, you're saying that you're telling the truth, and you don't want to do fraudulent things or have perjury or whatever. So you just want to be able to, definitely tell the truth and be consistent on all of your information that you're putting out there. And another thing that you're going to submit, let's get back to what you're going to submit. You're going to also submit your EIN number and your articles of incorporation, your birth certificate, your social security number. And again, you want to be truthful. Also, even if you have a criminal background or like you have a felony, that doesn't mean that you are disqualified. Actually, what you want to do is read the rules. I think you can have a felony if it's no more than 20% ownership or something like that. So just make sure that you read the rules so you understand what they are. But just know that the first round, the rules were pretty lax. So the second round, I don't know if they're going to make it harder and stricter or anything like that. But please, if for some reason, your business, suppose you're making, $50,000 a week or $50,000 a month or, $10,000 a month, whatever it was, and the business has kind of slowed down, doesn't even mean the businesses went away. It even doesn't mean that your business even suffered, but just so it can be sustainable, this money is available. And if you follow all the rules and the regulations, you don't have to pay it back. It's 100% forgivable. And I'll have another video, like I said, that just really goes over the rules and the regulations to make sure that you stay in compliance. So once your application is approved and submitted and everything, which the process goes really quick. You're supposed to, per the SBA, get your money back within 10 days. But of course, they're really backed up as far as applications, and that really hasn't happened. Because for me, it's definitely has been at least over, I would say, 3 weeks at this point. But I'm not really worried about it because we're fine. But, and they keep sending me emails updating me to let me know that they're on it and it's going to happen, that they're just processing, all the different applications and, working as fast as they can. And I totally get that. And what you want to do is just make sure that you don't procrastinate, because it is first come, first serve. And the first round literally lasted 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, all the money was gone. So you do want to make sure that, I think the second round, I think it's approved already. And so you want to definitely, submit your application and get it in as soon as possible before all the money is used up. And also, please know that if you don't do something correct, if you don't submit all the documents that they ask for, and if you do not fill out everything, your application can be declined. But pretty much, if you do everything that you're supposed to do, and let me tell you, the application process is so easy and it's so quick. If you do everything right, it's going to be approved. And all you have to do is follow all the rules and the regulations to make sure that that loan is 100% forgivable. And like I said, I'm going to do a video to go over the rules with you, because that's what I do in business. I interpret federal and state rules and regulations, and I'm going to make sure that you know what you need to do so you are 100% compliance and your loan will be 100% forgiven, and it'll be like having free money given to you. Oh, one of the things that you do need to know though is the money that you get the day it hits your bank, that money has to be used up. all the money has to be used up within 8 weeks. That's only 2 months. So that's 2 months, okay? 2 and 2. So you want to make sure that you watch out, subscribe, and get that next video, because I am going to show you and share with you how you can stay in compliance and make sure you follow all the rules, so all that money is 100% forgivable.
If you liked our PPP, Paycheck Protection Plan, SBA, Economic Injury Disaster Loan video, please do us a favor and click below to subscribe. And don't forget to ring the bell to be notified about future Love Reconciled videos. We have a lot more to share, and you don't want to miss one.